Hello, welcome strangelings back to my parlor, and we're here for another Monday reading. So, got my sage going today in my backflow, so. And we're just kind of trying to get a read done for someone. Someone. Who knows? Maybe all these readings are for me. I don't know. They're not for me because Bohemian Gypsy never reads their own cards. Okay. Now. Okay. Alright, we start off with a skirmish. Setting off on your own to deal with your own hardships. You are now currently on your own, handling your hardships heartily, probably pretty well, I would say masterfully. And looking at the world, trying to see what it is that you want to accomplish now, what it is that you want to achieve. Maybe even you have ambitions for the world. Perhaps you have ambitions to be famous or something. You have been cultivating your own abundance. You've been growing it, you've sown the seeds, you've been watching it grow, you've been taking care of it, you're guarding over it and all that. That's about to come in. That's about to start to take shape for you. Show you what your life could be with it. Nightmares. Interesting. So, you've had issues with dealing with hardships, especially hardships from others. This seems to me like you've had to deal with other people's hardships in such a way that you are more along the lines of people have made you sorry, I'm trying to put into words what I'm seeing and feeling here. It's like a people has made you. I know I said it weird. It's fine. It's like that you've had to deal with hardships that weren't just yours, and it wasn't just that you were having to handle their hardships for them, but being fought on it as well. And then, as I said, you chose to segregate yourself off, no longer put yourself in the purview of these people who choose to make you the responsible party for their not only for their stuff, for their hardships, but maybe even for their actions as well. You chose to separate yourself off from that. And honestly, kudos to you, because that shit could have really killed you. Honestly, it's not an air of somebody trying to kill you. It's an air of this was getting to that level of stress and anxiety and putting others first instead of actually even caring about your health and your safety being in this situation. Because as you can see here, as I said when I first put this out, this is a skirmish amongst people who feel like they have reason to fight each other. So, I mean, perhaps you were dealing with people who were putting their burdens on you and then fighting you in your solutions for those burdens, or whatnot. But as I said, you stepped away. You knew you had your own burdens and hardships to deal with, so you stepped away, choosing to deal with your own burdens and hardships and leaving theirs to them. This is where you are now, in what feels like solitude, possibly. You might have tons of people around you. You might have tons of people not only around you, but trying to help you or thinking that they are trying to help you, trying to carry that load with you. You notice this one is in a pipe bracket on the wall here. It's being held up, but not by him. So you may actually have maybe some around you, some people, some animals, some whatever around you that is actually helping to support your efforts. However, you are still, like I said, currently looking at the world and trying to figure out what it is you want from it, what it is that you intend to get from it, what it is. And yes, I said those both because they are different things. What it is that you are about to go out and do. Your abundance has been growing. It's ready. However, you are currently, not currently, you will be, as your abundance moves towards the harvest, you will start to have anxieties, possibly night terrors, nightmares about what might happen. Perhaps you are someone who is used to, anytime you have abundance, suddenly everyone comes in and thinks some of that abundance belongs to them, despite you maybe doing the little red hen and actually making that bread all fully for yourself. They'll come in, maybe your anxiety is that they'll come in and try to take some of that from you. I do, however, see an abundant, of course, most people would see an abundant female, but I see an abundant natural nurturing presence that actually is coming in to actually help you. She has a falcon. She has a trained falcon here. Falcons are used for hunting for pigeons and other birds. They're also used for message work, but they are definitely especially used for hunting fowl. So this could mean that she's going to be sending a messenger. This could mean that she's going to be bringing in help to hunt down and bring in more resource abundance for you. However, unfortunately, I do see that the person I'm reading for is unfortunately it feels to me like they are having trouble escaping the nightmare. The idea that they either cannot be abundant, or if they are abundant, they have to be abundant at the behest of the party, kind of thing. I do feel that this is something that could be damaging for any kind of long-term connection held here. I do not feel that this is necessarily a woman that is coming, or that this is a nurturing energy that is coming into your life to be a partner necessarily. I feel like this is a nurturing energy that is coming in solely to be help. And that they want to match you energy for energy kind of help. I do feel like this is a nurturing energy that is willing to put in more if you need it than you can put in. But I do feel definitely like this is a nurturing energy. I do also feel like this person, whoever I'm reading for, is, and this feels like it's because you're in your own head. It really does. That you're going to maybe not necessarily be able to continue that connection because, I mean, as you can see, he's got 5 cups here, and 2 of them are sitting straight up, holding their water, holding your resource, but 3 of them have gotten knocked down. And perhaps something happened that maybe it feels like a you almost got in your own way kind of thing, but it also feels like there could have been some external factors, maybe some trying to find the best way to word this. Not disagreement per se, but it's like you are in a dance hall with this person, this nurturing soul. You are in a dance hall, you ask this person to dance. Or more, based on the energy I'm feeling here. They asked you to dance. They saw that you were standing on your own, making it work. They saw that you had troubles also. And so they asked you to dance. And you come and you dance with them. But one or both of you don't quite have the steps quite right, or not timed perfectly with each other, or whatnot. And this feels like it'll end up creating not a rift per se, but maybe a pull on the connection. I mean, it may be a connection that may bounce back. I don't see this as ending in a bad, negative way. Not like this. I see this ending in really an inert or neutral kind of way, if I'm honest. And I always am. So, yes. It's a very complicated reading today. I'm very, very glad that you have stepped away from those who feel like they have earned the right to burden you and strife with you while they are forcing you to try to work out their burdens for them. I'm really glad that you got out of that. I'm a little sad that you seem to kind of be in your own head here, but you are trying to get to a point where you reach out. I hope by the time this actually does start to occur, you will actually be in a better alignment steps-wise with this nurturing being, because it feels like, it doesn't feel like it's romantic, but it feels like it could be a love that could actually really be the love of your life, really be the saving grace of the things that have happened to you. Because, I'm going to be honest, I've never seen anybody like this who hasn't had more than their fair share of this and other nastiness long before this came along. The person who will take on the burdens and even the strife of the burdeners, and still keep going and still come back to them with what he's turned them in the strife into. No one usually does this except for someone who's been through hell, really. And yes, this is just, torments mentally, but No one does this who hasn't already been through hell. Because the whole reason you just keep letting them strife with you is because you know the hell that they could be going through if you don't carry their burdens and let them do whatever they're doing. But that was never your job. So, we're glad you're here. We're hoping that your plans are hopeful, are fruitful, and all as fruitful as this card tells you that they should be. We're hoping that this isn't too hard, and we're hoping that this misstep may be corrected before this all plays out. Unfortunately, however, it may mean that you may be alone. Greatly resourced, but alone nonetheless. And unfortunately, if that is a reality you have to deal with, I hope you find a way to be able to deal with it well. Okay, well, that's me for the day, guys. And that is your Monday reading for, sorry, I don't even know what day it is. Let me turn on my monitor. And that is your reading for Monday, December 24th. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that reaches who it's meant for. Because if you get those warnings quick enough, you might actually be able to turn it around really easy before you even get anywhere near there. So hopefully. And I will see you guys in the next video. Do me a favor though. Remember, it doesn't matter who you are. I love you. Take care of each other.